to it. Yeah? Y'all ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ready.
All right. Let's do it. Isarya, top of the order. What would you like to do?
I would like to. Can't do that. Um.
Oh, I should start the initiative, actually, now that I think about it. The timer. Let's press this button, I think.
Yeah. I'm just
That'll-
gonna cash. I'm gonna cast Blight on him.
Please do. I need to
At
make a Constitution
Fourth
saving throw.
level. Yes.
He is quite constituted, as has been demonstrated by his
figured.
ability to maintain concentration.
Fuck.
That's just barely out of your range, unfortunately. So he will take half damage, 16 blight, as you extend your arms and cast this necrotic wave.
And that will be it. I can't find my token to. Wait, are we allowed to push our
It should work. Yeah, try it out.
let's see. I have to scroll up further to see what's up there. No, I'm not able to. I don't have the little arrow to.
Try clicking on your token and then check your macros. I think you have an end turn token action. It should be next to your potion macro. There we go. Okay, and there's the timer. Okay, great, it's back. All right.
The layer action.
Nope, we are not skipping the layer action.
No, I said the turn order skipped the layer action.
Yes, the turn order hates layer
okay.
actions because it doesn't have a token. All right, it
gotcha.
is Aerodol's layer action. He is going to cast Hailstorm. Creatures of his choosing within a 30-foot cone must make a dex save. I'm going to cast it in the direction of Odin and Isarya, so I need the two of you to make a dexterity saving throw for me. The check to beat is an 18. That is a success. That is a unfortunate failure. Odin, you are going to take 10 cold damage. Isarya takes 21 as large chunks of hail are formed from this water and barrage you. Okay, and now it is Galadriel's turn.
Okay, so I'm going to move over by Ganondorf, by where the wall is kind of broken at, and I'm gonna shoot Aerodol
Okay.
with my oath bow.
Okay. Yes. Thank you for making all of those attacks. Oh, you have advantage as well. Right. Okay. All right. Let me just write some stuff down. All right. All four of those are going to hit. Galadriel, you rush up to Ganondorf's right, and just as he finishes breaking down this wall, you knock 4 arrows simultaneously and let loose onto Aerodol. And he is just absolutely destroyed by your onslaught. And so that is a lot of damage. Okay, here is what happens. As soon as you are finishing firing the last of your volley, Eridol once again summons that force to push everyone away. Before falling through a portal once again.
Oh no. Okay,
Portal is here, right next to Odin.
so I'm gonna use the rest of my movement and jump in the portal with him.
All right. Wheelie, you are frozen.
What's going on?
Man, this fucking sucks.
I know.
You have stones to talk to each other.
Yeah. We're frozen. What's going on? Hello?
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 He just made a portal and
Maybe they're dead.
he made a portal and went through it. He's fucking out
Fuck.
of here. You guys gotta get in here.
We're frozen. We can't move.
For the last, like, freaking few seconds turns.
Cast burning hands, melt the snow.
I can't, I don't know that spell.
You know what? Fuck. You know what? Fuck it. Can I just rub my necklace of fireballs next to the wall and create like a goddamn explosion?
Or just like heat up the ice around you. It melts.
You'd have to be able to grab it though, which is kind of a problem if you're frozen.
What if I smash it really, really hard against the
But you,
wall?
how do you smash it if you're frozen?
It's a
Use
necklace of
the button.
fireballs. Isn't it not around my neck?
But you're frozen. I don't understand. Like,
Can't
you're
move
frozen.
at all. You're frozen.
Willie, if you can get to me, I can teleport us, but...
I can't. I'm frozen.
Can you make, like, a Constitution saving throw or something? I don't know.
You know what?
If you
I'm
want
just-
to, if you want to try and break out, it does happen at the end of your turn. I do want you to be aware of that.
Unfortunate.
Can I see where they're at? Or is this
Just
ice wall
Um,
blocking me?
You, I don't remember if you've, you know, to make it easy, let's say that because you were traversing pretty far around. Let's say that you are aware of their positions at the very least. Also, you have communication devices, so.
You produce a flame.
We're
Somehow?
underwater!
They're underwater. And they're
I'm just
frozen.
gonna delay my turn after. I'm just gonna delay my turn. After Flinty.
What, what am I supposed to do?
So you can just, what you can do is that, like when you delay, you just remove yourself from the turn order and send you come back in. So even if after Flinty's not good, you can just say I keep delaying.
Yeah, sure.
But sure. Okay, so I will take you out of the turn order. Click end turn, please. I'll just move you down below Flinty for now.
Does he still
Alright.
make a Constitution save or no?
Oh,
Like,
yes,
you-
you just still, yes, no, still make a strength check to see if you break out, actually. Oh, wait, no, you don't, because he's delaying his turn. He's delaying his turn. Sorry, never mind.
Odin.
Yep, it's Odin's turn. Oh, I
Didn't
should
it
say that
say-
this ice wall disappears. I can't delete it. Send help. Okay, I can't delete it. Just pretend it's not there anymore.
I think Guided made
there we
that,
go.
right? Guided might.
There we go.
okay.
Nope. No, that was me. There we go. Okay.
Going by colors.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to force feed Isarya a healing potion.
Wait.
47.
Thank you. Fuck.
And then I'm gonna
Frozen
take my
spell?
second turn and I'm gonna feed her another one.
Oh
my god. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Like a mother feeding a protesting child. All right, that is a total of 95 health. I believe that takes you to 101.
Nope, 99.
Wait,
Wait,
what?
40. Because I was at 6 health point HP.
Right. So 6 plus 95? Or 93, sorry.
6.
That is 99. That's 99. That's 99. I did the math
I
wrong.
was like, wait.
I did the math wrong. I did the math wrong.
I was like, I'm tired, but I'm not that tired.
Is the green thing the portal?
Indeed it is, sir.
All right.
Thank you.
And
Is
then,
Isarya frozen? Or was
No.
she just full health? Oh, okay.
and then I'm
okay.
gonna jump in the
Sorry,
portal.
misunderstood.
All right. Flinty.
Well, is anyone gonna come help us? Hello?
I'm gonna try. I don't know what I can do, but I'm gonna try.
Alright, I will delay my turn.
You get a pickaxe and you can like.
They're just
I'll
frozen.
delay until after Ganondorf.
All right.
No,
Wheelie,
wait,
do you want to?
after-
Chip away the ice or something.
I'm gonna wait until after Isarya.
All right. All right. After Isarya?
Maybe.
Just say when you come back. It's fine.
When I
Okay,
come back.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Then we go to Ganondorf.
Oh fuck. Okay, I'm hasted, right?
Yes.
And I have my Zora's mask on, so I have full 60 movement with swim speed. So that means I can move 120, correct? Because haste. Haste doubles your
20
move
per
speed.
turn.
120 per turn.
Yeah, and I have 2 turns. Okay, so
But
60.
then it takes your action.
No, haste doubles your move speed. So my normal move speed is
about
60.
that.
So double is 120. So 120 gets me to wheelie. Can I just hit this ice to break him free?
You can make a strength check. We can count it as like an attack. So you've got like what, couple of those?
Yeah, that's. Would I remember if fire spells work in here?
Yes.
And do they?
Yes. Isarya has used multiple.
Can I melt this ice? Frozen?
what I said.
You can try.
Fuck, I don't like that.
Asked and answered.
I don't like I don't like those wordings. Fuck me.
Try.
It is, as far as you can tell, it is just normal ice. It's not like magical ice. So just use your brain.
Can
What if we don't have one?
yeah? What if my intelligence is very low?
Can't really help you
what
there
then?
then.
Both IRL and in game, I am struggling right now.
Because we're sick.
Balls.
Oh, you're sick? I'm so
yeah,
sorry.
No, it's all good.
Hey Ganondorf, maybe the ice just needs some friction.
I can't hear you. You're in a fucking other plane because you jumped through a portal already. God damn it. Just friction. Yeah, let me just rub on a wheelie.
Oh my god.
I am going to, yeah, I guess I'm going to attempt to break the ice using raw, brute, ignorant strength.
Yeah, make a strength check. And since you're raged, you get advantage.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Yay.
Yep, that is sufficient.
Instant punch through the ice.
I mean, pretty much what he does is that you just like strike an elbow into it, and all of it bursts around, freeing Wheelie.
Yay.
It does hurt though.
Does that count as my action?
I mean, we can count that as an attack. I think it makes sense.
So
Oh,
can I
sorry.
do a second one of those?
Yes.
Okay. Wait, how's this gonna work? Can I throw my minute hand at the frozen section of Flinty?
Doesn't seem like a good idea. No, abort. I'll just teleport myself into the portal if you can grab Wheelie.
You can do
I
that while
don't like-
frozen.
Well, I'll be frozen on the other side, but at least I'll be through the portal, and someone could just punch me while I'm through the portal. You know?
Alright,
So
hold,
the answer
please.
is you can. The answer is you can.
I can.
You
But-
can.
What if you shatter?
No,
and
that-
land in the other realm.
That barbarian is a psycho. No, no, I give me flashbacks.
Flashbacks. Shit, so I still have another action I can do on this turn.
It's only a cut.
Fuck.
The last time that happened to me, it was a pretty big cut. I had to go to another plane to escape, which I can actually, by the way. But you know, you might need me for this next fight. So
I can blah, 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 blah. Okay, I guess.
Just
Alright, that's gonna be the end of that turn for me. And then for my next turn, I'm gonna start by moving whatever that feet is, 20 feet. And I'll attempt to break Flinty out of the ice.
Okay.
I
Take a strength check.
close my eyes.
Ayo, ayo,
Hey.
ayo, ayo, ayo.
Does that really hurt? Is that what that means? Or
I mean, a nat 20.
hurt.
It can. I feel like it can mean he does it perfectly. Like, what if he like
I
doesn't
precisely break
hurt you
her out
at
of the
all?
ice.
Yeah.
okay,
I feel like
depends on
that's what that
Ganondorf
means.
wants.
That's
Yeah,
true.
I'm
but
going
It sounds like
precisely breaking out of the ice.
all right. You have been precision like water saw cut out of the ice. What is that
Water
thing
saw.
called?
A
Wow.
water saw?
Like that precise. You know
Nice
the,
job.
the water the thingy the thing. It shoots the water at really
Water
high
jet.
speeds. Yeah, thank you. But like with his elbow. Elbow
Oh,
jet.
thank you,
Okay,
thank
so
you.
they're both broke free. And I used 20 of my movement. $20 and 90 is one. Okay, yeah, I can make it there. All right, cool. Then I'm just gonna say, all right, see you on the other side, and get out of there.
All right. And you have successfully made it through the portal. Oh, whoops! I should have deleted until you end your turn. That's fine. Isarya,
Okay.
your turn.
Doop, doop, doop. I'm just gonna. Oh god, I'm not gonna make it. Well, I can if I dash, right?
Yes. Boy, that's actually
Jesus
so
fuck.
What
funny.
are you saying? 5.
Because she has halved movement. She has halved movement because you're
15. We
underwater.
got 15. Yeah, yeah, you can do
Yeah,
He
but if
also-
you dash, if you dash, yeah.
She also failed against Aerodol's one of Aerodol's attacks, which I think reduced her speed by 10 feet.
Oh no.
Yay! I'll see you guys there later.
What's your
That was only
movement?
5. You can go another square
And then dash.
and then dash into the portal.
So that's another.
Another 10
10.
feet. You,
You got it. You
Yep.
got it. You
God.
got it. You made it.
you are cruising.
How fast you are!
All right. What's going on here, Flinty and
Willie, you
Wheelie?
want to lift? Just I'll go after you and I'll teleport us if you can get to me.
I mean, I also still have my portal gun, but
Oh, well, it's up to you. I
well,
mean,
let's talk about like what's more important in terms of like the final confrontation, my portal gun or like your dimension door thing.
I mean, it's only one spell slot for me, so
Yeah, you could like rejuvenate it. I'm just like,
no, I can't until I rest. But I mean, who knows if we'll have time to do that? You know.
yeah, I'm just.
So what'll it
She's
be?
gonna use dimension door regardless because she has to go through. So
Well,
you
no,
might
I
as
can
well
take the
just do-
portal. That
Oh
way
yeah, you have
it's
enough
down.
movement. Gotcha.
Well, if he shoots it within my range, which is,
What is your range? Like
I can move 15 feet right now,
50 feet.
so I can't get to you. So it's up to you.
Hold on.
Either way, I'll delay after Willie.
Okay, I'll use my portal gun. Okay. I have 60 movement, and that's 30 feet.
Yes.
Okay. Hold on. I will move Wheelie by 30 feet, and then
You're We're very close.
And then I am going to. Yeah, I am going to use my action to use a water gun right underneath her.
Okay, I do just want to let you know that there is like a wall.
Can I just like shoot the other wall after I moved a little bit using my bonus action?
Are you hasted?
No. Do I need to like shoot both of the portal guns after in like one?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Action.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah, you shoot. Okay, so you put down one underneath your feet, where Flinty is.
And then hold on, I'm trying to draw it. And then I will use a bonus action to move 20 feet. And let me see. Bonus action to move. Can I move an additional 5 feet? Okay. And then I will use my second portal gun, put it next to the portal.
Okay.
And then how are you gonna get through?
He's gonna have to use his movement to get back to you.
Yeah. Do you have enough movement to get back here?
I did not think this through.
Oh my god.
Wait, so you moved and used a bonus action to continue moving. Can't you use your action to dash and go back to the portal?
He uses action to shoot the portal.
Oh fuck.
Does the portal like create a vacuum?
Like a water.
If I move like 5 feet closer to the portal, will it like suck me and create like a portal?
That's how it works.
Really,
Oh
really, really.
my gosh, dude.
This is in character, that's fine.
Oh man. Well, I guess that's the end of your turn.
Can you retcon to
Alright.
freaking leave a rope with Flinty and walk
No,
up
it's
there?
fine.
I don't think so.
I'll just be like, tisk, tisk. Assuming I don't just fall into the portal, right?
No, because you're in water.
Okay, okay. We'll be like, tisk, tisk, didn't think this one through, did ya?
No.
So I'll move my 15 feet over here. And I'll cast Dimension Door.
Okay.
And then I'll
And
do this one.
and with
Now we
that,
wasted both your portal gun and my spell slot.
Look.
Look.
Rope that you could have like lassoed Wheelie and then just pulled him into the portal with you.
And as you scream and are taken through this dimension door, dropped into this portal, all of you find yourself transported back to the astral plane. And I will set that up right now.
Tisk, tisk.
That was pretty. It was actually so on brand, dude. Oh my gosh.
It was in character.
It's funny.
It was
We had like 10 seconds!
Alright. Then we just do. Where the heck is. Where are my bad boys? Where the heck is Aerodol? Oh, there you are. I was like, I can't find my BBG. Alright. All of you find yourselves transported back into the astral plane where you started this entire encounter. And you follow Aerodol hot on his heels, and he kind of stumbles out of the portal. You can tell, having been through as many battles and encounters you have, that you are starting to get to him. And he's, like, panting, surprisingly, right? This being once boasting the power of a god, is, of all things, actually starting to get tired. And he turns around to you and curses, and he says, "Damn it all! Oh, to think I would have been driven this far by mere insects! I see it now.
That's racist.
World annihilation can wait. Right now, the only thing that stands between me and my goal is you." And you see him extend his hands outward, and the mass of souls begins once again swirling. But he's not using this energy to channel the coalescence between the elemental plane of fire and the prime material plane anymore. He's actually channeling the energy into himself. And you see him amass power, and he develops an aura that's almost too powerful to stare at. And he says, "You should be grateful, you know. Not many have had the opportunity to see magic of this caliber. It's too bad that it's going to be the last thing your miserable lives will experience." And let's roll initiative once again. I will get that ready for y'all. Excuse me. Did I do a little borky bork?
Did somebody say Bork?
What is this?
Bork.
Bork, Bork.
What is this
That's
music?
Bork. This is wonderful Borkin music.
I think I borked the thing again. Okay, we'll roll initiative manually. Of note, there are no more orbs. You don't see those. Wow, you rolled a 5. That's pretty trash. Oh, is this the troll version?
We didn't roll. We didn't roll bad.
Alright, just waiting on Galadriel.
I
Did
rolled.
you
You already
mine.
did it.
It's
Oh, she
in
already
the
did it.
chat. Yeah,
Did you have your token selected?
I did have my token
in there.
selected.
Scroll
Oh,
down.
wait, you're in there.
It's
Wait,
in
then who
there.
didn't? Oh, it's
Oh, crap,
Flinty.
no, it's me. I thought you were rolling for us because of your thingy. Sorry.
I thought it was 2, but it worked. Alright. This is very fitting. Oh, it's back? Alright. Alright. Okay. That's fine. Galadriel, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
And where? Oh, Aridel's in the middle of this.
He
Is
is
this
right
triangle
there.
just like a symbol on the stone rock, or is it
It's not his.
meaningful? It's not his. Okay.
I don't
All right.
know if
So
it's music.
I am gonna just
Is there a lair action?
step to the side, and then I'm gonna shoot at him.
Okay.
For all 5 because that one definitely did not hit.
Is that a crit?
Yes.
Alright, fine. First one does not hit.
Right.
The latter 3 definitely do though. So that is 35. 38 plus 8 is 46. And then 39 total damage. Wow, 120 damage. Popping up.
Awesome.
What the frick is happening?
I don't know where that is coming from.
Oh, very fitting.
Perfectly
air
timed
out.
scream. Alright, end your turn. It's still going, dude. Alright,
What are you guys
Odin,
hearing that I'm not hearing? Because I don't hear nothing.
It was
You don't hear
like
Fredbo?
right.
Oh, I just have
Harry.
him turned down very, very low.
Mario Sunshine.
Oh.
Oh man.
He's at like 20% for me, and I still heard it.
All right, I'm gonna do the horn.
You're doing a horn?
Yes.
You still have horns? I thought you didn't have any of those. They asked you if you had it. Okay, fine. Gosh.
I may have
Crap.
told a little white lie.
All right. Yeah, I guess you did.
It's gonna be a bronze horn. 4d4 plus 4.
Please just roll 5. I will roll their initiative preemptively, though. Just wait. That's 5d4.
Wait.
We'll take the first 4. You
yeah,
literally almost rolled perfect.
Oh my gosh.
Why?
That's awesome.
That's literally very close to, what is that? Almost 1 in 64 chance?
Yeah.
So what is that? That's 19.
19 of us?
That's a 19.
What's up?
All right. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Oh, and they're critting initiative. Yeah, boy, let's go.
Let's go.
Man.
That means they get advantage on their turn.
Well,
I'm joking.
no.
I'm joking.
1, 2, 3, and then 4 more. This is okay. I mean, how do you want them to be arranged? Is this good?
All of them.
Wedge formation, please.
Wedge formation? All right.
Yeah.
Gosh. Something like it's a little bit of an
Perfect.
odd. No, yeah.
Yeah,
Something,
it is.
something
That's
like
good
something
enough.
like this. Yeah. Good enough. All right. There we go. There we go. Okay. Excellent. Oh boy.
All right. That's my first, and then my second action is going to be hold, please.
Another horn.
Ah, yes, that's the one I want. I would like to use my Yosef. What did you guys call it?
Shoot.
Sidereal power. Whatever.
Yosef's my boy. Oh well, you can use it. It's fine.
This is very important
All right.
because remember how
Yosef.
we said that the advantage thing and all that. Yeah,
advantage thing?
you know,
Oh,
you
what
said,
you're talking
do they
about?
all get advantage? You're like, no, they don't all get advantage. And then they kind of all get advantage.
Oh no! I see what you're doing. Holy crap! All right, Yosef descends from the heavens. He is wearing like just the most beautiful pure white robe that has remained pristine despite the fight that he's leading in this plane and also back on homeworld. And he is just radiant, and you see him remain suspended in air as he puts his hands together, and from his chest you see a mote of light that quickly expands, encompassing this entire island. When it passes over the 6 of you, you feel warmth and comfort. The same cannot be said, of course, to Aradol, who is going to take 4d10 plus 40 radiant, 71 damage, and he is blinded until he succeeds on a saving throw at the end of his turn. I will make sure to cross out Yosef's name there. All right, so Yosef, if you don't have the thing pulled up, blinded enemies have disadvantage on all attack rolls, and attack rolls made against blinded enemies have advantage. The enemy may attempt to make a DC 28 Constitution saving throw at the end of its turn, ending the blindness on a success. All right, then.
All right, I think that about does it. Yeah.
I think that about does it.
Big boy moves.
All right. Aradol is going to use a legendary action, and it is going to be different. He's actually just going to straight up cast a spell. He's going to cast Haste on himself.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I don't like that.
Oh.
Okay, and that is his legendary action. Ganondorf, it is your turn.
I'm gonna drink 2 potions.
Let me add that he's hasted somehow for 10 turns.
Alrighty, that's
Jesus
the end of my
Christ.
turn.
Beautiful. I don't know what icon to use for hasted. I'll use this one. All right, Wheelie.
We're gonna move 45 feet,
Okay,
and I'm gonna attack him.
you run right up to Aerodol, bursting through this crowd of berserkers. And drawing your scimitar from its sheath, you slice through him. That is a total of 38 damage.
Okay. And then for my rest of my movement, I'm gonna move 15 feet into the berserkers, and I'm gonna stealth.
Use the berserkers. Okay, I like that.
Already on my turn.
All right,
That's like some
Aerodol
Assassin's Creed stuff, just disappearing into the crowd.
He is literally an assassin. Aerodol is going to use legendary action, and he is going to cast Incendiary Cloud.
Oh,
He's blinded.
He is blinded.
So does he have to roll to see if he can know which direction he's casting correctly or anything like that?
You guys didn't move. And I think when you guys are blinded, I give you some liberty to attempt to make an attack in the right direction. So it's only fair for the enemies to have that same liberty.
No, you don't.
Boo.
All right, I'm going to need, I believe, quite literally everybody to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Only a DC 18, I'd say.
All the berserkers are good?
Yeah, I think I might just make one for all of them because this is kind of insane.
Wow, I didn't roll like trash for once.
All right, hold on. Let me also draw this circle real quick. It's a 20-foot radius circle, so that's 8 feet wide, or 8 squares wide, excuse me. So something like that. Okay. You're trying to beat an 18. Looks like almost everybody beat it, except for Isarya and Odin. And I will make one roll for the berserkers. A collective dexterity save. All right. All right. Let's start with the saves. So Wheelie, you take no damage. Flinty and Galadriel, you take 25. Ganondorf takes 12. Everybody else takes 51 fire damage as a scorching hot cloud is summoned and sears your flesh. I have to literally type minus 51. Like, how many times is this?
17.
I hope you're happy, Odin. All right.
Hey, I mean,
hope you're happy.
okay. You can't blame me. You're the one who decided to AoE the berserkers, okay?
You're not wrong. Jarius, can you move your token real quick? Because I can't see the berserker underneath.
Oh, if I do 1 damage.
I know, but I have to type it in every single time. All right, you can move back. Thank you. All right, almost done. 4 more. This is some, like, lo-fi. All right, that is that. Excellent. All right, Isarya, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I'm gonna be like, excuse me. And I'm gonna like stand like right in front of Wheelie. Sorry, Odin, but I need to do this. I'm going to cast Cone of Cold. at
Aw.
5th level through my staff, and I think it's gonna get the one in front of me.
Two. I think it. Yeah. We can say just the one in front of you. Yeah. I was thinking it would be like
Yep,
a
Maya.
90-degree cone, so like if you just draw the diagonals, it might catch the two, but you know what I mean.
Let's
I guess
see.
you can aim the cone so it only hits one. Yeah. You just hit the one in front of you. Okay. Excellent. I have to make a Constitution save.
God damn it. You better fucking fail.
Maybe stop using spells that require con saves. Oh, okay. All right, excellent. Aradal's gonna take 39 cold damage. Can I please pull up his token's health? Oh wait, I forgot the wrong thing.
And then
There we go.
I'm kind of just gonna slink behind Wheelie.
Yeah, you also definitely killed the berserker though,
Sorry, Odin.
even if he saves. Oh, he becomes a frozen statue.
Oh, Wheelie.
There you go.
Wheelie. Wheelie.
Yeah.
You can hide behind it.
Already stole it.
Oh. Wait, who said that? Okay, I'm done.
All right, Flinty.
I'm gonna drink a potion.
Sounds
Use
amenable.
the supreme one. 47. Okay, that's better. And then I will use my Unbreakable Majesty. I don't know if that works on AoE attack. I don't know. Does that mean like if
Let's see.
Nano will hit me with an AoE, he has to aim it somewhere else? Or is it
Whenever a
just
creature
attack?
tries to attack you, huh? I wonder. Unbreakable Majesty AoE attacks. Let's see. I believe as written, attacks, like as part of it, means that he would be making an attack roll.
Okay, so no.
So if he's not making a roll, then
Okay.
yeah.
That's okay. I will move elsewhere. Wait, why is the okay. Alright. That's all.
Okay. Aradal will use his third legendary action.
Why is my health not updating?
It says 51.
Oh, it says 29 on my screen. Weird. Okay, I'll refresh.
Oh, mine's doing that too. I just
had
realized
to,
that.
I deleted my token and dragged it back out, and that fixed it for me.
Let me try refreshing.
Weird. Yeah. It's updating for me.
Okay, refresh is.
It worked?
Refresh worked.
Okay. All right. Aradal is going to cast. How do I do this math? He's going to cast Chain Lightning. You create a bolt of lightning that arcs toward a target of your choice. And then it leaps to 3 other targets. So it targets 4 people. Okay. Those 4 are going to be. I'm going to do. Isarya, Odin, Galadriel, Ganondorf.
Am I
Yeah,
also not
Berserker's
affected?
4. I'm not choosing you.
Because I'm like next to us. Or...
Yeah, but it's rules as written. He targets like 1 and then 3 others. So I need Odin, Galadriel, Ganondorf, and Isarya to make deck saves. Ooh, a perfect. Okay, so
Nice.
let's see. I think, given that we are in like cool mode, I think you know what? Isarya, you are going to take no damage as you expertly leap out of the way of this chain. Like, I actually think what happens is that you do your best to like parry it with your staff, but it's so powerful that you only manage it to protect yourself. It still does end up careening past you and lambasting your teammates. So Galadriel takes 25. Ganondorf and Odin, you both take 51. I guess Ganondorf you take half as well, so 25. You're all in cool mode right now.
Cool mode.
Okay. And that is his legendary
He's not
action.
mean.
That means Rule of Cool is going to be heavily considered during this section of the fight. It is now Eridol's normal turn, and he has 2 because he is hasted. So. Right, I can't cast concentration spells. Okay, so the first thing that happens is I guess this cloud moves away 10 feet. And I believe, let me just check. I don't think you take damage again. If you enter the area for the first time or end your turn there. Okay, so yeah, you don't have to make another saving throw unless you re-enter it. Okay, so that moves 10 feet. Eridol is going to cast some spells here. Don't mind me, I just have 5 character sheets open. And... nope, I can't cast that spell. There are a lot of concentration spells in this game, huh?
That was my problem.
Eridol, for first, is going to cast Flame Strike at 7th level. It is going to target centered on Isarya. So that will get... yeah, I'm not going to retcon because I said what I said. That's going to get... I guess all of these people? Yeah, okay, so that's almost all the Zerkers except for, like, the 3 on the edge. I need Isarya and Wheelie to make a dex save.
God damn.
I will also make one for the Zerkers. Although, looking at it, I'm not sure if they survive even if they succeed. Because that is 32 damage. Yeah, even if they succeed, they actually just die. Alright, Wheelie, you take no damage. Isarya, you are just recovering from parrying that lightning bolt previously, and are caught off guard as this beam appears from above and blasts you for 36 damage. Okay. And I also need to kill most of these Zerkers. I think the one that Wheelie and Isarya are standing on also needs to be deleted, but I'll get to that when he's uncovered. Okay, Eridol is now going to take his section action. Oh, what's going on?
We're trying to help you delete them.
You guys move back and forth. All right, there we go. All right, you can go back. All right, for his second action. Oh man, a lot of these earth spells are concentration. It's really annoying. I don't want to drop haste.
Do it.
No, go away. Dang. I can't cast that. Yep, I think the next thing Eridol's gonna do is he's gonna catch people. He's going to cast Cone of Cold at 5th level. Just delete that as well. You guys actually did a good job making him run out of spell slots, because I don't have as many options to choose from. I think that does catch everybody, though. Okay. I will need everybody to make Constitution saves.
Everybody?
Yes. Dance now. The Zerkers succeeded? They crit?
You look cool.
I think they die any... Oh my gosh. Actually, no, we're doing rule of cool. If they succeed, then I think they'll just dodge it entirely here. All right, I'm still waiting on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Odin?
I'll roll his. Give me.
Is he?
Oh, he's
Wait,
not
I got it.
flying.
I got it.
Okay.
Oh, I don't got it.
You don't got it.
I don't got it.
You should have let me do it.
Alright, we'll start with the good news. The Zerkers dodge it entirely, as they do some awesome aerial maneuvers to dodge this hail. Wheelie, Ganondorf, Galadriel, Isarya succeed, taking only 17 damage. Flinty and Odin, both of you take 34 cold.
Trying to do my best at parkour, but even though I succeeded, it just wasn't enough. And sorry, it just falls near wheelie. Really.
Oh, Isarya's down? I can't even see your health bar.
I am down.
Oh, wow, Isarya and Odin are both down. All right, and Eridol is going to move.
You said it was my turn?
After he moves.
Okay.
Okay. It is now Galadriel's turn. Excuse me, she's still be
Okay,
blinded.
should I delete my token and re-put it in there? Because I only have 22 health right now.
Oh, is it not working?
It's showing 89 in the bar, but it does show, like, when I click on my character that I have 22.
Try refreshing. Unless I didn't.
Yeah, it's weird. And Isarya is labeled wheelie. Oh wait, never mind. You're stuck.
That's just because they're on top of each other.
Yeah, now it works. Okay, cool, awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna move out of this cloud because can I shoot through the cloud?
You can. It just hurts a lot if you stay in it.
Okay, so I'm going to move my character out of the cloud. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. And then I'm going to shoot at Eridol. Or actually, no, I'm going to drink healing potions first.
All right.
Dynasty.
Okay, so
Great, you heal for 43.
43. Oh, come on, character. There we go.
What round is this? 25.
And then, so the healing potion was my first action, and then my movement, so that was my first turn, and my second turn is going to be me shooting at him.
All right, you get advantage.
Yep.
I guess you always did because he was your sworn enemy anyways.
Yeah. Oh, my character sheet went away because I refreshed. I forgot. Whoop.
Make your second attack.
Slow, I think.
Oh, gotcha. That is
Ugh.
unfortunately not a hit, but the first one does hit for 31.
Awesome. And then for my second movement, I'm just gonna move back a little bit.
Okay.
And that's
Are we
the end of
missing
my
somebody
turns.
in the initiative? Where's Ganondorf?
Oh,
Did you get to go at all?
No, I had an 18. I was supposed to go after Odin, but I forgot because I reset my token.
Oh.
It deleted me out of the queue.
All right. Here's what we'll do. I'll
Sorry,
let
I
you
can-
take your. I'll let you take your turn now, and then on your actual turn as well.
Okay.
So go ahead.
Alright, I'm just going to pour a health potion into Odin's mouth.
Lovingly.
Yeah, I'll hold his head and everything. It'll be great.
Please
He'll love
describe
it.
in excruciating detail how you do this.
Okay, I'm gonna get down on one knee. I'm gonna look over Odin's laying body on the ground. I'm gonna pick his head up and say, "Not today, buddy, not yet." And I'm gonna grab the supreme healing potion and pour it into his mouth slowly, and make sure he doesn't cough or anything like that. Make sure he's good.
Aww, they love each other.
And then I'm going to move over to Isarya, who is laying at Wheely's feet, and just look at Wheely like, healer. But I'm going to pour a potion into her mouth as well.
Okay.
And that is going to be the end of my... Nope, I'm going to move out of the stupid cloud thing and then end my turn.
So close. So close.
You almost got me.
All right. It is the Zerker's turn. How far can they move? I will also pause the timer. Yeah. Oh, my chat stopped scrolling. Okay. They can move 30 feet. They will move 30 feet towards Eridol.
Can they dash?
They can dash, absolutely. They will dash. All right. Odin,
Yeah.
it's your turn.
I'm gonna drink some potions.
When you get knocked out, do you lose your haste?
I think canonically speaking, you wouldn't, because it would still be in your system, right? Because it's a potion. Like, it's
Okay.
still in your body.
Right.
All right. I'm gonna drink another potion.
All right.
All right.
Okay. Eridol is going to use a legendary action to cast Thunder Wave at 5th level. I don't think this will reach any of you. It will hit the Berserkers, though.
Fifth
Okay.
level thunder.
That is 26. I will make a con save. I'm surprised Zerkers don't have a higher constitution modifier. 17. All three of them are blasted back and thrown off the edge.
Wow.
Ganondorf.
Right. Shit. I didn't think that far ahead.
That it was your turn again?
Yeah, I literally just went. Now I'm like, oh yeah, that's me. I'm gonna drink a potion myself.
Man, y'all love flopping down potions.
Wow, when you buy like 100 of them.
Yeah, but you're losing tempo.
No.
Every potion drunk is 2 attacks he could have made.
I am going to undo my Zora's mask.
Yep.
Okay.
You take it off.
Cool. And then I'm gonna move 35 feet. And then that's a 10-foot gap, correct? Diagonals and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna... He's blinded, so I have advantage, so I don't need to do any of that. He
Correct.
still has Hexblade's Curse on him and Hex on him, correct?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty.
Oh, she should be making... I forgot he should be making con save throws. I'll do that then on his next turn.
Alright, and then I'm gonna swing twice with my halberd at him.
Both of those are hits. For, what is that, 47? And then 42 damage.
Alright, and then my remaining 5 feet, I'm just gonna back up 5. And then
Alright.
I'll end my turn.
Sounds good. Wheelie.
Yeah, I guess I like it. I am going to move 45 feet to Aerodel. Okay, that's everything.
27 is absolutely a hit for 41 total damage.
To use the rest of my movement to move 15 feet. I am going to use my bonus action to dash again.
All
So I
right.
will move 30 feet, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Why are you drawing such a long ass line? Stop that.
Aerodol's going to use a legendary action to cast a spell. Whatever are you talking about? He is going to cast Erupting Earth at 7th level. It is a 20-foot cube, ranges 120 feet. This cube will be centered thusly. Yeah, so that'll hit Wheelie, Ganondorf, Isarya, and Odin. Alright, let me go
Didn't
back.
you say something about rolling con saves or something?
That's at his turn.
Oh,
To undo the blindness.
gotcha.
It's
okay.
unfortunate because most of his attacks are AoE, so he doesn't really have to make rolls that often. Alright. Alright, I need the 4 of you to make dex saves.
Doesn't he have to? He's blind and we've moved all around. He wouldn't know where we're at, right? So wouldn't he have to roll to try to see if he can hit that spot
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
we do?
I agree.
Sure. Let me make a... what would this be? Constitution? For blindness, I guess?
Makes sense to me.
And then if he fails, then I'll roll... What? A
D8
D4...
or yeah.
A D8 for direction. And then a D4 for squares moved, I guess?
Sure.
Let me go ahead by say, first I want to mark the location. That's the initial location, so I don't forget. Is here. That's the epicenter. Let's say the constitution he has to beat is the same as whatever I said originally for Yosef. If he clears it, he will still be blinded until his turn. Because that's when he actually does the real save. Okay, so DC 28. He has to beat a 28. or
Love you
else
guys.
He will...
Love you too.
Sorry, I was talking to the boys. I didn't realize
gotcha.
I was not unmuted. I'm sorry. But I love you guys too.
Oh no.
He rolled exactly a 28, so he will cast it where it was intended. So I still do need the 4 of you to make dex saves.
Didn't I already roll? Didn't we already roll that seems?
You
Or
did. I need
roll
Isarya
it?
to make hers.
16. Goddamn.
All right.
Still nothing.
So, with a crit, Ganondorf, you take none. Wheelie also takes none because of rogues. Odin and Isarya, both of you take, what is that? 46 bludgeoning damage as the earth around you erupts. The ground also becomes difficult terrain. So that's, let me draw that. It's a 20 by 20. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Wait. I might have done the calculations wrong. It's a 20-foot cube, not radius. Whoops.
Whoops.
Well, then how does that... Then I guess I made the mistake, so I guess it would only hit Odin based on this center. Yup. Okay, nobody else takes damage, just Odin.
A.
Hey.
I did that wrong. Let me draw this shape. Like that. Okay, and that is difficult terrain. Alright, Isarya, it's your turn.
Me. Okay,
You.
let's see. You are 50 feet away from me. I'm gonna do it, boys. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit.
Oh no.
I'm gonna stare at him, scrunch my eyes, and give him the meanest mean mug I can. I'm gonna cast Disintegrate. Let's see if
Alright.
he's not dexterous, please.
All right.
Roll shitty.
He has disadvantage on Dex, right?
He does have disadvantage on Dex. That's correct. 12. Yes, Isarya. All right, disintegrate. Holy moly, a thin green ray. Is this just Avada Kedavra? Thin green
No,
ray.
because it doesn't insta kill.
Well, against a normal man, I would say that's an instant kill.
True.
It does.
But this
it
guy's
does,
Harry
yeah.
Potter, I guess.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Right.
Harry Potter.
You point your finger and shoot this deadly beam that courses between Odin and Ganondorf, just brushing their sides. But even then, you can feel the danger of the spell as it like sears off the hairs at the tip of your arms and lands directly on Aradol. Is he a creation of force? No.
Dang, I was hoping.
He's a creation of flesh.
And then that will be it for me.
All right.
I'm going to, as a bonus action, I'm going to spend a spell point to cast fire resistance on myself just because.
All right. Flinty.
Alright. I want to say, like, man, I've been CCing all this time. I want to attack too. So, I want to cast the Synaptic Static.
Ooh.
It's a 20-foot radius sphere, so let me try it. Oh man, it's so big.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Oops.
No
Ah.
problem.
We should just have like macros for 20-foot sphere.
I'm sure we can make that. I'm not good enough to know how, but I summon Eternal. There is?
Okay, that's a little squished, and I wish I could resize it, but you get what I mean. It's like this whole area.
Yes.
Yeah.
I also can't select it for some reason, but oh wait, there we go.
It should be one taller than it is.
There you go.
Oh, nice. Okay.
All right. Intelligence save. He does have a rather significant intelligence save modifier.
Shit.
That is going to be 12 psychic damage.
Oh wait, I can't even. It does. It's not even. I don't even need to draw the circle. 'Cause
Yeah, it just explodes.
Yeah, it just explodes. Okay, whatever. Okay, for my bonus action, I'll give people temporary hit points. Everyone except Ganondorf. 11 temporary.
Thank you.
And I will back up 1.
All right, Aradol is going to use a legendary action. And let's see. This time he won't goof it up, and he's going to cast Vitriolic Sphere. Again, targeting this location. I will first make the con save. That's a fail. Well, than that one, it just completely goes somewhere else. You watch as he points like completely off target to the left, I guess. And a large sphere of crazy elemental energy appears in space. And that's the end of his legendary action. Now for his actual turn, I will move this cloud 10 feet to the right. Presuming nobody will go into it. And let me just detract some spell slots real quick here. That was going to be cast at 5th level, but since he failed, he just loses that slot. This cloud's like a Vicus whale. For his turn. Range. 120 feet, target an area within range. Aradol is going to cast Tidal Wave at 5th level. Let me make that save again. That is a fail, but I was casting it basically in... Well, this is interesting because it's going to extend from him, so I guess I'll just roll a d8 to see what direction it goes. Oops, that's not how you type in this game. 1 being straight north, and then 2 being top right. So let's see here. 1, straight north. Okay, he is going to cast Tidal Wave at 5th level, straight north. I think that's going to hit some people. That wasn't right. I wanted to cast it at 5th level, but it didn't let me. Oh, it doesn't matter what level you cast it at. Okay, I see. So it's 30 feet long, 10 feet wide, 10 feet tall. So 30 feet, which is 6. 30 feet. That's not how I draw. I draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 10 feet wide, 10 feet tall. There you go. Okay. Does it move? No. Alright, then it'll just be Ganondorf. Ganondorf, I need you to make a GX save. Alright, that is a success. You take 10 bludgeoning, and then the water just splashes down and falls off into the void below. It does not persist. I just realized that. For his second action, Eridol is going to cast... No, that's concentration. That's concentration. We'll stick to the classics. Eridol is going to cast Fireball at 5th level. I will once again make the save after declaring my intent here. It's going to target this area again. So, let's make that save. Whoa, why did his thing become so small? That is a success. So I need Odin, Wheelie, Isarya, Ganondorf to make dexterity saving throws.
Not with advantage.
Wait,
actually. Yeah, not with advantage.
Yeah, no, you don't have advantage on this one. Ganondorf, you succeeded. Wow, there's a lot of gnats happening tonight. Alright, Isarya, I need one from you. Oh, she said BRB. I will make one for her. Alright. So Wheelie, you take half. That's gonna be, what is that? 38 divided by 2 is 19.
I'm gonna have that.
Okay, so 19 halved down. Well, I think attack means they have to roll to attack you.
Good.
You know what I mean.
When an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you use your reaction to have it.
Actually, let me check. But the rest of you can do the math. Do saving throws base spells that do damage count as attacks? If in the player's handbook, page 195, if there's ever any question whether something you're doing counts as an attack, the rule is simple. If you're making an attack roll, you're making an attack. So this is not an attack. You cannot use Uncanny Dodge on AoE spells.
What? Well, isn't it like an attack something like puts the attention?
I think I am going to have to be rules lawyer here because earlier we were talking about attacks as well and ruled the same thing. If he's not making an attack roll, then it's not an attack. You still only take half damage regardless. Okay, so Ganondorf, Wheelie take half damage. Odin and Isarya will take the full damage, and Isarya does go down.
I
And
thought
that
we
is
were
the
real
end.
cool in this, and
Oh, you take no damage. Thank you. And that'll be the end of his turn. All right. Galadriel.
So is Isarya dead?
She's not dead, but yeah, she is down.
Okay, so I'm gonna go over to Isarya and I'm going to cast Revive, in which oh, she's not dead. Okay, never mind. Okay, I just give her a health potion then. Cause I don't know if she has any. Take that
All right.
from my inventory.
That is 40 health for her.
Yes, and then I'm gonna shoot at Aradel then from here.
All right. Sounds good. I forgot I have to make a Constitution saving throw. I'll do that right now. Okay, he's still blinded. All right. Both. Nope. Wait. Yep. Both of those hit. 28, and then 31.
And then I'm gonna step back to where I was at, and then I'm gonna end my turn.
All right. Odin, you are in difficult terrain.
All right. I'm going to move. Oh, let's see. Difficult terrain is doubled, right? So.
Yep, that would have counted as like 10 feet, and then once you left, it's just normal.
Yeah. I'm gonna hit him.
Doing what Odin does best. That's a crit in there. I know a crit when I see one. Okay. What the heck happened to all of my spell slots for Aradol? Or my spells for Aradol? Where did they go? Oh, there they go. Okay, that was weird. It disappeared for a second. That's a shield bash, I'm guessing?
Oh, yeah.
Alright. Okay. Let's resolve all of this. So, 17. And then 18 plus 23 is 41. Yes? Yes. And then that's an easy 27. Aradol must make a strength check or be knocked prone. Boop. He is now prone. Where's the prone icon? There we go. I also don't like how it keeps removing the blindness icon. Aradol's blinded. Stop it.
All right, and then I'm gonna use my other turn. And I'm gonna hit him some more.
Right, I forgot. Oh my gosh, dude! Double crit all the way across the sky. I don't think you can shield bash twice, but I like the sentiment. All right, 32. And then math. 24 plus 21 is 45. And then that's 34. Yes. Okay. Okay. Odin, as you unleash this flurry, you notice something that is very peculiar and that has not been happening for the entire duration of this fight until now. You notice that Aradol has actually started to bleed.
Ooh, okay. I'm going to action surge, and then I'm going to punch him some more.
Shoot! Wait, what does action surge do again? I guess you did action. You so rarely use it.
It's a once a dayer.
Oh, it is. It is a once a dayer. I feel like he doesn't use it that often though, because he usually just drink potions.
Oh.
Okay. Yes, absolutely. That's 35. And then 28. And then 32. Okay. Dang.
All right, that'll end my turn.
All right. Next, Aerodol is going to use a legendary action, as is on brand. He can't cast those because he doesn't have spell slots left. Dang, I really put you guys through the ringer, huh? I've used like 4 level 9 spell slots and like 8 level 8 spells. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, a few close calls.
Let's just do Cone of Cold in the direction of the guy who hit him, which I think is fair. So it's a 60-foot cone. It's going to catch everybody except Galadriel and Flinty. He's going to cast Cone of Cold at 5th level. I need the 4 of you to make Constitution saving throws. I guess I'm ignoring that +2 because that's a dexterity thing. And Odin, I need you to make a con save as well. Thank you. It does look like all of you unfortunately fail. You will take the full 27 cold damage as he fires off this blast. All right, and with that, we go to Ganondorf.
Can I... Odin, how are you feeling? Like, you think you can hold me?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I would like to climb onto Odin's shoulders.
All right, I'm scared. Odin, make a strength check.
Bloop. Oh
Yep, I will say that's sufficient.
yeah. Okay. And he is prone right now, like laying on the ground, correct?
Are you gonna WWE him, like slam him?
No. Maybe. No. That's a really good idea, though. I didn't think of that. I kind of want to do that now. No, I was. Oh, damn, that's really good. Fuck. Shit, I like that more than I was gonna do, actually.
What were you gonna do?
I was gonna try and impale him to the ground.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, I was going to attempt to stab my halberd, like, through him and hold him into the ground with it.
That is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I honestly like that better than mine because that's very visceral.
Okay.
I mean, it's subjective.
It's true.
I mean, WWE Slam is pretty cool too, but yeah. All right, I'm gonna attempt to impale him. I guess I don't know how that works or how that would work.
Yeah. I guess we'll use rules of grappling, but I'll just let you make an attack, and then I know it's kind of weird, but we'll do a strength contest after that to see if he's impaled or not.
Okay. Should I just roll all my attacks then?
We'll roll 1 to see if he's impaled first, and then we'll resolve what comes after that. And then make a strength check.
So
that does hit.
21, yeah. And then roll a strength check.
Roll a strength check. You will probably win this one.
That's a 20.
Yep. All right, then he is impaled for 42 damage as you raise your halberd from up above and strike through Aerodol, who's now sort of on his back. You pierce right through his abdomen and just lodge him into the ground, and you see this wound expand, and he starts to cough, and he expels quite a bit of blood from his mouth.
All right, leaving the halberd in place, then I will grab my Vorpal Greatsword off my back and continue attacking him.
All right.
So it's the other attack. And then 2 more for the next turn.
Yep, 25.
Hey, a crit.
Okay, dang. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna go run to the bathroom, and then when I come back, I'm gonna have a surprise.
I'm gonna roll a
Oh
d20.
no.
Oh no.
I don't like surprises from you,
What?
Josie. They're always so scary.
I'm gonna go get
Yeah.
a drink then.
I like how he's pulling the surprise from the bathroom. What? I'm so concerned.
Maybe he can still hear us. Got that Bluetooth.
Oh,
headset.
He
probably.
can
Hi,
definitely hear us.
Josie.
I was gonna say, I bet
You're
you.
not muted.
Hush!
Don't make him panic like that, saying he's not muted. Oh my god.
I'll be right back.
It's so horrifying.
Oh my god.
Accidentally unmute while you're in the bathroom.
That would be pretty rough.
Oh, we've all heard Pete before. And
That's
Heather.
true. Yeah,
I just wouldn't be able to stop laughing.
I
Oh, we
know.
know.
He would be mortified. Yeah, for
Josie
sure.
would be mortified, and I would be dead from laughter.
Yeah.
It'd be great.
Y'all are a bunch
Don't worry, we know.
of keepers. I'm actually like, okay, like surprisingly, I know I get flustered like when we talk about stuff, but like honestly, I've had people walk in on me when I'm in the bathroom, and I'm like mostly okay with it.
Oh man, that actually does surprise me.
Yeah, like I'm honestly, I think for the most part, like this sounds so bad. I'm okay with like being naked in front of other people.
Me too. I
Just
hope-
don't take that out of context.
I
'cause
see.
I don't want to get arrested for anything.
What?
Josie likes being naked in front of other people.
What?
I mean, that's what he said.
Heard it.
That's my brother be calm.
What do you mean? What is we? You're the same way.
I don't say
Don't
it in
pretend like you're
public.
different.
I don't do it in public.
So now I see where the idea for creepy Steely came from. Is actually Josie's
It
subconscious.
was actually me. Dude, I'm gonna turn up the creep factor up to 11. Not
Oh,
creepy like the
God.
socially creepy, but creepy in terms of like the not horror creepy, unsettling creepy. You know, when you like walk into I guess it is horror, isn't it? Isn't it a little bit? It's gonna be cranked up next campaign. I'm very excited.
Not like horror, but it's like when you walk into a haunted house.
When
No,
you scare the
not
shit
like
out of people.
that.
Yeah, it's like it's just like that.
Jump scare. How do
I
you
don't
even
think
do
anything
jump
can
scares
top
in this?
creepy than creepy Steely.
That's true. That's true.
Are we all back? Nope.
Say something if you're not here.
Oh, I guess we're all here.
Something.
Oh, I just spilled water everywhere.
Oh no.
At
That's
least
okay,
it's just
not-
water.
Yeah, not everywhere. It's fine.
Can we just wait on Isarya?
Guess so.
I'm here.
Oh.
Oh, you're here. All right.
Would you bring
This
us back from the
is the
bathroom?
This is
Show and tell.
this is the scene, and this is what's happening. Okay, Aerodol is impaled on this, and Ganondorf, you are just like you and Odin are basically just ravaging
Curb
him.
stomping.
Yeah, like actual curb stomping him. And like your hits are making permanent damage, and as this keeps going, you watch as actually, why don't both of you make a perception check?
I'm perceptive as fuck.
You are very perceptive. You notice that although he is like doing his best to endure this flurry, simultaneously he's actually trying to draw power. And you look up and and now everybody sees this too. All of you look up and realize in horror as there's just this ginormous vortex of souls centered on Eridol. And you see them getting closer and closer. And Eridol forces the mass of these entities into him, absorbing all of their power. And Ganondorf, you bring down your Vorpal Sword and he catches it. And then he pushes back and you watch as he like freaking does a badass move where he literally gets up still with the halberd and like just walks out of it, pushing both you and Odin back. And at this point, Eridol's power is immense. Even those of you who aren't magically attuned, you can feel it. And you are worried. What were you expecting?
Not that.
Ice cream?
Not that for
Ice
sure.
cream.
He was expecting, how do you want to do this?
And as he absorbs these souls, you hear him say with a voice that's no longer his own, I'll grant you this. You set me back by a few hundred years. But now, witness the pinnacle of creation. I pity you, but at least you can die, knowing that your efforts weren't entirely in vain. Your world gets to live for 400, 500 more years. I've decided that I'm going to use what power I have left to crush you. And Eridol casts Power Word Kill on all of you.
That's illegal.
What?
You said you wouldn't do that.
You
Oh,
go
God.
down, and as you slowly lose consciousness, you hear a voice. A disembodied voice, but one that you know all too well, one that you have not heard for nearly over a year now. No, it's not yet your time. You feel your gifts from Istis being removed from your bags or your holsters or wherever you stored them, and you watch as they float into the air. With what little strength you have left, you crane your heads up. You see your weapons, trinkets, your powers coalescing into a single unit that shines so brightly, and yet despite its strength, you can see directly into its epicenter. Your items glow brighter and brighter until it's impossible to distinguish the individual pieces, and then you see her, and then it hits you. Every time you've visited Istis, you've noticed her growing weaker, frailer, older. And with each gift bestowed, her abilities seem to waste away. But now you understand. Istis wasn't dying. In her benevolence, she dispersed bits of her power to each and every one of you, up to the very last drop. And you remember, she doesn't have all-encompassing knowledge. She didn't know this would happen. Istis, despite her domain being the goddess of time and fate, she can only see the possible outcomes, but she wouldn't, or perhaps she couldn't, control which ones came to pass. Despite this, she trusted you. And now, in your most dire time of need, Istis is there to let you know that you can trust her too. All of you rise to your feet, energized, rejuvenated. You look around for Istis' corporeal form, and you can't seem to see it, but despite that, you know that she's there. Eridol looks at you with shock. Before quickly regaining composure and channeling a final desperate attack, what do? We are out of initiative. It is rule of cool.
Silence.
100% here. You cast silence?
Yes, I cast silence.
All right. You reach out your hand and you cast the most powerful silence that has ever come to be. You don't know where this power comes from, but it's effectively the, like, lack of a better term, it's the strength of a 10th level spell. I don't think if you, the character, knows what a 10th level spell is, but you understand that what you've done just completely negates whatever Aradol's trying to do. And he's trying to like cast spells again and again, but it's not working.
Would I have
Well,
would I have time to run up in that
Yeah,
time?
of course. Yo, you want to do cool stuff? This is your time now.
I'll be like circling box.
I'll be like, what are you waiting for, guys? Go kill him! Except it's silenced, so
This-
you can hear me.
I'm gonna run up, and I'm gonna say this is for Brazili.
Except no sound comes out.
Yeah, it just gets cut off as soon as I just enter the sphere.
What do you do, Isarya, first?
I'll be like, I'll just look at him for a little bit, take a deep breath, and I'm gonna put down, I'm gonna pull out my dagger. And nobody can hear it, but to myself, I'm saying, this is for my dad. Fuck you.
You
I'm gonna stab the shit out of him.
Yes, you raise your dagger as you pierce into him, and from the other side explodes a cone of light that just completely destroys him. Aradol is flung up like 50 meters into the air. Wheelie, you jump up with incredible strength. What do you do?
I'm gonna pull out a regular dagger, but it's made of steel. And I'm gonna say, this is for Orza's parents. And I'm gonna stab him
All right.
right in the neck.
And you thrust it into his neck. And he screams. It comes out as a curdle. And you slam him back into the ground now. Frantically, he begins trying to channel one last spell. Your move.
All right, I'm gonna crouch down with my shield,
And I'm going to climb on top of the shield.
Oh,
And I am
wait,
going
did
to-
you plan this? What the heck?
and then I'm going to catapult his ass at
And-
Aradol.
Right before he launches me, I want to like crouch down so I can kind of push off at the last
Yeah.
second. And then I want to unleash an atomic elbow.
Atomic elbow.
An atomic
Galadriel, did you do
elbow.
anything cool?
Can I just take out my oath bow?
What do you mean, can I? You just do
Or
it,
I'm
baby!
going to. I'm gonna take out my oath bow. Sorry, he's already my sworn enemy. I'm gonna slap on my blazing bow string, bleh, and use my flaming arrows and just send them flying.
Here is the scene. Aradol is lying on the ground, and he's forming like what looks to be a small black hole. Ganondorf, you drop down with your elbow landing directly on this attack. And you have this freaking power clash as Galadriel launches powerful shots directly into it as well. It looks like it's basically Ganondorf versus Aradol, and Galadriel's also putting in some of her power as well, but it looks like he does need a little bit more oomph to get there. What do the rest of you do? There's crackles of energy and lightning
Come on, guys.
as just this elbow. I love the idea of this elbow.
How long does it take to summon my Pegasus in this cool world instead?
Right now, you just summon it. Rainbow Dash is there, who
Yes,
rides
I
down
get
a
on Rainbow
beautiful
Dash.
rainbow, swoops right up.
And I want to go watch.
Oh.
Closely. I just want to go get a better closer.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah.
Do I do this?
What do you mean? Do you do this?
Is this appropriate?
What do you mean? What does that mean?
Why not? I'm gonna jump up towards him. And I'm gonna shove a goddamn dangerous pea potion up his ass.
Okay, well, you shove the potion into this expanding black hole. All right. Anybody else want to do something?
I'll smear poop all over him.
Incredible. As the six of you challenge Aradol's power, and just you start seeing like tears in space because of the immense amount of force behind everything going on here. We pan out from the astral plane, and we see the prime material plane back on homeworld, and we see everyone fighting back. In the capital city of Elysia, we see the Basil twins back to back fending off hordes of shadows and demons. Barreling through the main street, we see Domar, leaving his cavalry of knights in a powerful charge, sending enemies flying left and right. In another shot, we see a troop of devils in chaos, their numbers dropping one by one until the last one's throat is slit, and dashing out from the shadows is Ciego, who rushes off to his next target. Mayor Springmite from Greenhorn is there too, and he's put on some muscle since the last time you've seen him.
Isn't Ciego here?
Whoa.
They're all everywhere. They're all doing what they can to help in this fight. Because remember, Errol summoned like all of the hell. You watch as Springmite hoists a foe up almost 2 heads taller than he is and suplexes them, burying their head into the ground. We fly west towards the towns of Kars and Brasilia, now working together, united through the strife they endured over a year ago. We see Kaz in her lab, furiously pushing buttons and levers, controlling a massive amplifier atop her tower. And sitting in the cockpit is Eva, who charges up a fireball, its power magnified 10, 15, 50 times in a rare combined spectacle of magic and technology. Back on the ground, we see Lidi, expertly weaving her adachi, slicing through enemies as if they were paper, and providing support is Weeby, tossing out spells, striking a pose after each one. To the north, in the snowy town of Starfell, we see Bondrude engaged in a furious skirmish against an enemy many times his size. He goes in for a feint, but the enemy sees through his tactics and swipes at his head, severing it from his body. But then we see this brute stagger and cough up blood as a claw piercing through it from behind, and we see an Umbra hand who, after ripping out his weapon, retrieved his own helmet once more. Nearby, the ground quakes as Ozin engages an entire legion, a single punch taking out multiple bodies, and more nimble foes being picked off by the expert eyes of sharpshooter Nanachi. And then we turn back to you, the 6 of you pouring everything into one final blow. You watch as this spell that has been put up cracks, and the crack grows and grows before shattering entirely, and then as one, you power through and land a single devastating attack on the man that has threatened your lives, your people, and your world. And then it's silent. All of
Is
you...
that just my silence, or is it more quieter in here?
So
Aradol's corpse lies lifeless adrift in the astral sea. But before you can catch your breath, you watch in horror as you see his soul come up from his body. And he looks at you and then down at his hands, frustrated, and growls. Don't think that this is over. Death is just a temporary setback. I've conquered it once. I can do it again. You'll rue the day you challenge the greatest practitioner of necromancy this world has seen. And he extends a hand at you, ready to unleash a powerful attack. But then you see a chain emerge through a rift in space, wrap around his arm, and then another around his leg, and then more from all over in all directions, just restraining him. And then you watch as a rift opens up in the astral plane, and a voice echoes through, "I think not." From this rift, you see the Raven Queen, her black dress hugging her slim frame, face covered by her mask shaped like a raven skull, and her cloak flowing elegantly behind her, adorned with feathers. She looks tired, beaten, and pardon the metaphor, but it looks like she's been through hell. And yet, she commands a certain level of power appropriate for the goddess of death. Let me see if I can get a voice changer up for this. I haven't used this in a while. Eridol, you are hereby found guilty of threatening the natural order of this realm, for circumventing the natural process of death and the due process of afterlife, for assault on the gods and goddesses, as well as giving me one hell of a migraine for the past millennia. The court has deemed you too dangerous to be left roaming around, and as such, your punishment is complete annihilation. And you watch as she extends her hand outward and conjures up a gnarly scythe. And as she raises it up in the air, well, maybe she lowers it and she stands aside and she says, "You six were the one who did this, right?"
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Be my guest. And she is offering up her Reaper.
Is it made
We
of steel?
all take it.
It's up to you guys.
We should all put our hands on it and, as a collective, just like run and stab them with it or slash them.
It's not made of steel, no.
Damn it.
I'll just watch from above.
I'm
Anybody else
surprised.
wanna
This is
join?
quite literally once in a lifetime opportunity.
I will take the opportunity and take it. Does anybody else want to?
I mean, surely I feel more special than just cutting him down. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I mean, I would put him on a burning boat, but you know.
Does the
That's-
Raven Queen have like any spare burning boats or?
For certain rituals we do have that prepared, but I'm kind of on a tight schedule.
I will grab.
But
the
this is a
Reaper.
once in a lifetime opportunity to sell us your burning boat.
I could. If you give me an hour longer, if you give me an hour, I can create.
I don't
a
think we
boat.
have an hour.
I will grab the Reaper with Galadriel and stab this fucker.
Alright. You raise up this Reaper, and for the first time in his life, Eridol looks afraid. And you bring it down and cleave through him, and you watch as his soul just dissipates. It's just no longer there.
Your souls spill out like blood.
How do you mean? After you die, your soul comes out of you. That's how all of this works.
Yeah, but is it like? Can you paint me a word picture? Like, is it like those old angel pictures where they just like rise up out, or is it like, does your soul spill out of your wound?
He literally just had like a 5-minute monologue, and you're like, "Can you paint me a word picture now, though?"
This is very.
Why don't you just rewind your memory by 5 minutes? I would like that back, please.
Anyone got a joke? I have this amulet, but I ain't got nothing.
Well,
No jokes.
this
Torture's been nice.
I have to say, well, impressed isn't the right word. I've seen what you all can do at this point. There's not much more fanfare. All that's left, I suppose, well, I'm going to be busy in the for the next, I don't know, 3 months or so fixing the mess that Aradol has wreaked on the prime material plane. So I'm going to go. Oh, Odin.
Oh yeah.
Would you perhaps be free to meet in I don't know, 6 months? This is not a euphemism for you dying. That's not what I'm saying. No, it's not that. I would never do that to Ganondorf. It's
That was
more
deep.
professional, let's say.
Huh.
He's married, you know.
Sure.
That's what I'm saying. I would never, because you would faithfully married to Ganondorf. I don't know why. If anything, Ganondorf should be the one offended for you offering in the first place.
What's the offering?
I see what you're
What's the
doing.
offering? I don't know about that.
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
I would
no
like
doing it.
it's strictly professional, I promise you. I would also like my scythe.
Let's do it.
My scythe, if you would.
I'm just pushing Galadriel, just like, do it.
Just like, but it's nice.
It is quite nice.
And like slowly hand it back, and she tries to grab it. And I'm still holding on to it.
It's like as soon as you lose grip, it flies out of your hand and into hers. Pretty much almost instantly. Well, I think I speak on behalf of all of the gods and goddesses when I say this, but we are grateful, and I don't want to say indebted because I don't want to make any promises, but maybe we'll pull some small favors here and there should things turn sour for you back on the prime material plane. I suppose we'll need a way back.
Well, we do. I parked the car.
And I got a spell for that too.
Yeah, and sure enough, I mean, you almost like perfect timing. The asteroid where a Fantasy Costco was on flies by, and there's your car parked nicely. Well,
Can you bring us ballers and bagpipes back, like to us?
to you? Oh, I can arrange that. I'm sure I can speak to some people. That won't be a problem.
We're just gonna leave them here while we get in the car and fucking disappear again.
Well, they're not here. They're back on the prime material. You didn't take them with you. It seems to me you don't really care that much about your pets.
Are they pets?
If they're that easily forgotten.
Are they pets or are they transportation?
They're our pets. We love them. We feed them. They have names.
They haven't
You
been
feed
fed in a
them?
long
Pets.
time. I don't think
Wait,
they're fed. They're
you
probably
feed
dead.
them?
They're probably just skeletons at this point.
Someone is feeding them where they're at. Remember, we left somebody with him.
His name's Ken.
Okay, well, it's been a long time. I only met the guy a few times. I'm not good with names.
It's been a week.
Man. I think this is the scene as the camera pans out, balls and bagpipes together, alive, conquered, and still just
Arguing.
joshing and arguing around as you would normally would. And y'all get back on the car, and anybody have any words they want to say as they leave the astral plane?
How are all of our
Hasta la
friends getting
vista.
back? They got a ride?
They were, during this time, they were like being, I mean, they got like magic portals and stuff.
That's
You were
true.
summoning them who knows where.
Fine, I'll get on the car. I haven't ridden on this car before. Oh, This got a stereo?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. What do you like to listen to? Metal?
I think.
Huh, that's a funny joke. I get it. I like it.
Yeah. Haha. I don't get it.
It's okay.
I think some silence is nice.
Oh, I could do that. I cast silence.
Okay.
Yeah, you
And
see, like,
that's-
really, like, try to say something, and then he just, like, resigns, and it's just, like, shrugs it off.
And that's the scene as you drive off through the portal back to the prime material plane. Okay, let me set up some things here.
Ever want to go back to that place ever again?
Oh, what the heck?
Oh my god.
Fuck is this scene?
Brittany, bitch. Oh my god.
I completely forgot about this. Oh man. Oh, anyways.
So good.
What's here?
The world was different after that day. For a moment, all of existence was united to defend their homes from Aradal and his legion. But it wouldn't be too long before people returned to their old familiar ways. Arguments, fights, wars would still happen, but at least there was a world that was worth fighting for, that still existed, that was still here. Elysia would take years to rebuild, but under the direction of the newly elected government, its people would prosper. Ciego, ever one for adventure, set up a new mercenary corps in this bustling city and named it Tough as Scales.
Oh.
Damar, in his old age, retired from his position as captain of the guard and enjoys peaceful nights in Central Square, taking it all in the city he's worked tirelessly to defend. The Basil twins' business booms, and they've actually expanded their inventory at the behest of Bao to include musical instruments and related paraphernalia. And Imi, an emissary of Istis, visits from time to time, helping and healing those in need. In Brazilian Kars, compared to the rest of the world, fared quite well after the war, proving the effectiveness of combined efforts of magic and technology. Brazil's satellite network has since expanded to provide coverage to Kars as well, and they plan to roll out a global network by the year's end. Kars no longer has a guardian dragon, but under the wise leadership of the renewed council, as well as collaboration with their technologically advanced neighbor, flourishes. Now, if there was ever conflict between the two towns, it was about who got the highest score in Sweet Smash, a new phone app designed by none other than Kaz. Starfell over time would become an adventurer's haven, as enterprising individuals or adventuring groups would come from around the world seeking the mysteries of the Abyss. Nanachi would assume charge of the town's adventuring guild, and helping guide and prepare delvers should they wish to challenge the Abyss. Ozin, as well as her aide Aisha, would rebuild their base in the first layer. Bondrewd after the war is nowhere to be found, but rumors say that he was last seen in the deepest layers of the Abyss. Hildebrand survived, but unfortunately fell to the tyrannical rule of Dio, who has turned the once wealthy city into a commune for vampires. They would terrorize and feed on lost wanderers who dared to venture too close. In response, Hildorf Pog has set out to found a counter-effort, people who were trained in the holy ways of Ra to hopefully put an end to the vampire's menace. And last but not least, we turn to you. So, I wanted to ask, what did the rest of you end up doing after the war was over? So how this is gonna work? I have like ideas, but I want you to champion your own plans. I'm only gonna suggest mine if you have like literally no idea what you want to do. But yeah, I'll give you guys like let's say like a couple minutes to think about things, and then if you want to go first, like you can just go ahead and say that now.
Do we take like a break in the meantime to think about it?
Yeah, no, that's totally. I'm giving you guys a chance to think about it. If you want to take a break now, then by all
And
means,
how far ahead are we looking at? Like
anywhere.
anywhere? Okay.
Like it can be literally years in the future if you want, or it can be like literally right after. And all these pictures on here.
Also, did Adriana die? I don't remember.
No.
No.
Okay. So
But she's fake Adriana.
In the same way that Galadriel's fake Galadriel.
Yeah.
Galadriel's Galadriel.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
I just want to say that Sato said that they should celebrate by killing Koi.
Back. Wow.
Do you guys want to kill Koi?
Just specifically Koi, not Flinty. Koi.
Yeah, I was just gonna say,
Flinty.
who the fuck is Koi?
Um. So I guess Eternal Dynasty guided.
Yeah, we're back.
Yeah, we're back.
Guided.
I'm here.
All right. Well, does anybody want to go first?
Really?
I'll go ahead and go first.
Don't all volunteer
So-
at once.
Odin's gonna take all of his money and start pooling it into more businesses, and Eternal and Galadriel, or Ganondorf and Galadriel, will both be taken along, invited to this adventure of building an empire throughout the world.
Yes, because
Oh my gosh.
my family's gone, and you guys are pretty much like my family now. So I'm down. I got lots of money I've invested in, so take it and find some
Tell-
places to invest to throughout the cities that we travel
me-
to.
Tell me about one of these businesses.
I kind of want to own a pet, like a magic pet store.
Yeah. No, dude, totally go for it. That sounds awesome. And
then people can come buy their magical pets.
yeah, I like stuff like I guess like small drakes and whatever, or like
That's
like
actually the
all
name of
that
the
stuff.
store.
Small
Yeah.
drakes or whatever. It's called
Small
small
drinks
drakes
or
or
whatever.
whatever.
Come get your magical dragon.
Oh man,
and
I
buy him
love
a drink.
that.
Next, you
Let's
fuck off. The legend.
yeah, in Starfell next to the bar. I like that.
And Ballers and Bagpipes live in your store.
Yes. Yes.
Alrighty.
They're the mascots.
That's incredible.
They help keep everybody in line.
I feel like one of these days, maybe you're like closing down shop, and are Ganondorf and Odin there?
Yeah. We're all traveling together.
Okay,
Making
so you're
investments and
setting up shops, you're not really
empires.
like running them. Okay.
Right.
Funnel all your resources to hire hitmen to hunt down Flinty. You're like you were just checking in on it. I mean, this is one of your rounds you were doing, and I guess collecting your dues, right? And like I want to say this is about 6 months later, actually. And sitting outside on a bench, is the three of you recognize is the Raven Queen. She's much more modestly dressed. It's not as like overtly this is the Raven Queen thing. She looks like a normal person if you don't look too closely. But she kind of looks up, and with a friend in vial, she's just like, hello, Odin, Ganondorf, Galadriel.
Oh, hi.
Yo.
Oh, hey, I hope you didn't forget about, the little thing you owe me.
No, that's actually what I'm here for.
Oh, I thought
wonderful.
you were gonna come get a magical pet. We have so many to choose from, and they're so fun.
They really are, but I have quite a number at home already. The whole Raven Queen and all that.
Right.
So my nest is full, so to speak.
Do you need any supplies? Hook you up.
Thankfully no, because they do just feed on the anguished souls of the dead.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
Right. They're not, physical crows. Anyways, so, you seem to be doing quite well for yourself, Odin.
Thank you.
I was just, and, feel free to say no. You're not forced for any of this, but I was just curious. Are you satisfied with how life turned out?
I kind of like the empire building thing, but man, it's not quite the same as, the adventuring stuff, but it's a step in the right direction, I think.
Would you be interested in an adventuring gig or something close to it?
I'm always for hire.
Well, as it may be, it turns out that you are a very, very efficient reaper. And I was wondering if you would be interested in becoming a collector for me.
Well, you see, there's this one problem I have. I don't know if I'm gonna get paid or not. Because there's this one time I did a job for you, Lord Punchable Face, whatever his name was. I never received payment for that.
Yes, you see, that was because we were currently being assaulted by the forces. I will
excuses.
Let me
luck.
fix that. Well, let me ask you, what sort of payment would you like? I can give you money. I can give you power. I can. What? It's on the table.
Power sounds nice. kind of power are we talking?
Well, for starters, you would pretty much be exempt from death. And that's just the baseline package. I'll, of course, be giving you a set of abilities and spells to fiddle around with to aid you on your duties. And it's also
Oh, fuck this! I'm in. I'm gonna throw the keys to the building over to Ganondorf. I'm like, see, I got things to do.
And the best part is you do it in your own time. If you're too busy or just too tired to accept a call, then you can just have a chill day. We pretty much guarantee employment security and your life, literally. You literally cannot die.
Can I drink on the job?
Of course.
Oh, fuck yeah. All right, let's
We
go.
don't have the best options down there, but I'll give you some ways to get around. This option is I'd like to extend it to all of you because well, your husband I'm sure would like to stay close. And she looks at you, Ganondorf.
Yeah, no, I will definitely like to participate. You guys got stock options?
401k.
401k? Health
Well,
benefits? Match?
we don't really have a retirement plan because you don't really have to retire, I guess. Rest assured, if you want to stop, we'll set you up someplace comfortable. You don't have to worry about that. And in terms of the whole health thing, well, like, again, you can't die.
Do I get one of those sweet scythes?
If you're talking about mine, no, but we can get you hooked up with one that's pretty close.
All right, cool. I'll do it. I'm down.
I'll also be
Galadriel?
joining my two compadres.
Well, I am pleasantly surprised. I truthfully speaking, I wasn't expecting any of you to accept, but well, then there it is.
Like a sister from a different mister, so wherever they go, I go.
If you're all ready to go, I can take you to the court directly, but if you need time to get things set up, then I can wait.
I'm good to go.
I am good to go. These businesses are self-sufficient.
Let's go. Yeah, definitely. Definitely thriving. go.
And you watch as she again pulls out that scythe. You don't know where it came from. It just kind of appeared, and she kind of cuts a line in space and opens up a rift. You look into it, and it's the road leading up to the Raven Queen's court. There is still some damage from when Aradol's Legion invaded, but it looks like they've done their best to fix it up. After you, and you guys walk through. And I guess we'll cut that off there. Okay. Who's next? I know Jarius whispered me. It looks like you want to do something with Flinty and Isarya. Are the two of you okay with that? I don't know what this is.
Yeah.
He just says, okay, then Wheelie, what's the scene here?
There's quite a bit of collateral. Now that I think about it.
Is this so? Just timeline wise, where does this happening? Is this like right after you came back, closer to that, or has it been like a couple months or years now at this point?
Closer than that.
Okay, so it's closer to when you actually did the deed. Okay.
Indeed. Started to ask this. Is it now okay with you that we start that we now, try to bring Fushika back, or
I mean, I've kind of accepted what happened, but I mean, you're free to try if it makes you happy.
Oh, you're making me feel happy too.
I'll hand him the white whistle and be like, I don't know what to do with this.
Okay. What do you do, Wheelie?
Isarya,
Also, if you could speak closer to your microphone, because I think that's getting kind of warbled.
Sure. So, Isarya,
Yes.
any be okay about me doing my best to bring your father back to life? Is he like okay with this?
I think he would be, but I don't know if he'd be allowed to come back.
Right,
I can
that
do-
is the thing, if you will remember, because Prushka isn't technically dead. Her soul is in the pendant.
And Isarya's father has a giant hole in his chest.
Well, it's
Well,
probably all
also,
skin and
it's
bones.
yeah. I don't think his body exists anymore. It's kind of been like almost 2 years, like a year and a half since that. So
Yeah, this guy doesn't. I guess grief gets him hard, huh?
Yeah,
What? How? Oh,
it's
how
all
does it
Erdos.
feel? You feel sad?
Grief? Yeah, I feel sad, and I don't think that's bad.
Still, after all that time?
Yeah, because I mean, if I have all this power, might as well use it for making me and others feel happy.
But death is a part of life. Are you gonna make them happy by bringing them back?
I mean, hey, they can consent to come back to
How,
life.
how can they consent to come back to life?
That's
How?
they can just say no and not come back.
Oh, how do they say yeah? That's not consent. Consent is not saying no. It's saying yes.
Well, okay, to be specific, if I try to resurrect people, they can just decline and it won't work.
No, how I
But they're dead already. They can't talk to you and say yes or no. So how are they gonna decline?
Well, I mean,
Their soul can.
they can just their soul can. Thank you, Isarya. Thank you.
how are you gonna talk to their souls and get consent? And also, how are you gonna do this?
How am I going to forcibly resurrect people?
What's your plan? How do you resurrect people?
Remember when I resurrected Black Fang was the wrong wand of resurrection?
But she wasn't dead for that long. It's kind of an easier job, you know?
Because the wand of resurrection makes that job easier.
But you know what? Whatever. Just whatever.
You want? I mean, if you want to see it,
Nah, just. I mean, I can't talk you out of it, so.
I do want to point out that resurrection says you touch a dead creature. Do you have Prushka's body?
oh, it's in the fifth layer. You said.
Yes.
We'll just travel all the way there. We have teleportation.
Yeah. I mean, I can just say you make who is it? Just you and I mean, who's going on this journey? If this is before you guys split up potentially, then if you guys want to hop in, or it could just be really solo.
I
thing,
would.
honestly.
I would
Okay.
go with Mealy.
I guess I'll go.
Guys.
Whatever.
But I thought you said you don't. Are you sure, Flinty?
I ain't got anything else to do at the moment. I'm assuming this is like right after our thing, right?
Yeah, maybe like a couple of days or whatever,
Days, yeah.
so you can just chill. Because you're not Skyrim protagonists who just go off and do side quests after you kill Alduin. Yeah, okay, well, you guys make it down to the 5th layer, and Bondrewd happily, well, not happily, but he just willingly relinquishes Prushka's body, which he has kept in very good condition, as per your request from however long ago it was.
No. Sorry it took this long.
Well, go for
And
it.
I'm
See what you
Do you
got.
need help setting up for a ritual?
yeah, it was just like giving her the proper basic necessities before resurrecting.
Necessities?
And then I'm gonna let's roll
You're gonna what?
for resurrection.
Is that how that works? I was gonna say you do it.
I'd say it's more like I don't if I roll that one.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess you have her body, let's say, out of the abyss at this point. And she's clothed, and you touch the rod of resurrection, to her, and from your other hand, where you're holding the white whistle, you feel her soul traverse over. Um, and she opens her eyes, and she's got this really cheeky smile, and then she just hugs you.
Oh, hi, Prushka. Good to see you again.
It's you guys were so cool. I couldn't say anything, but I was cheering for you the entire time.
I'm gonna look at Bondred like, and I look at Prushka and be like, "Do you remember what happened?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know he stabbed you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
You guys
he knows what he did.
you guys want to work that out or
Mm,
Have like a resolution. I could. You said you wanted to be an adventurer, right?
yeah, I did.
You wanna?
Can I?
The first layer seem and the layers below seem pretty damn rough, but
But it doesn't have
maybe.
to be here.
Oh no, it's just you want
Well,
this. I'm
I mean,
gonna.
I spent almost. Oh, I don't know how long it's been. I spent months seeing the world from. Well, I guess not your eyes, Flinty, but from your neck.
oh,
I'd like to be able to experience it at some point.
you were there the whole time? Is that how souls work?
Yeah.
That's neat. Okay.
You want this. I haven't really used this, but I think it'd be nice for you so that you don't get crushed by the ceiling. Stone stealing stuff, ceilings.
What?
You want this? I'm just gonna hand her my belt of giant strength.
You know what, Prishka? What if I took you to school where you can learn how to be an adventurer?
That could be cool. I feel like, I mean, if you were gonna say normal school, I feel like that would have been kind of boring because I already know a lot of that
It's
stuff.
Listen, this is the Gnome Academy of This is the best in the industry. That's where I went to school. Proud
Is
alumni.
that- Am I gonna get to see your home?
Sure.
I think, yeah. I mean, that's the scene. You give Prushka this belt of giant strength, I guess, which makes her stronger than I think literally everybody, including you, Wheelie.
You might be a little big for that school, Prushka, but I think they can accommodate.
Was she?
Wait,
This
she's
is
not.
like around like 15 years old.
But this is a gnome school.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. Like a 15-year-old human girl.
It's like Elf, the movie.
But the gnome people are also like children, so
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
that's
just-
true. Oh, are they
Yeah.
like? I never thought about that actually.
Yeah, I'm just thinking. You know how the main character in Elf was like moved
Right.
to the.
Yeah, it would be like
Wait,
that.
how small are gnome babies? I never thought about this. They have to be tiny, right?
They're born full size.
My
Oh, I
goodness.
don't like that. How did they come out?
Oh no.
Well, maybe Flinty could.
No, gnome children are definitely proportional.
All right. Dang. And then I think you fast forward like maybe 2 or 3 years, and she's incredibly gifted. Also, she may have a little bit of an advantage because of her cheaty belt, but she manages to like attend an accelerated course and graduate with high marks or whatever it is. Um, and what are you all? What are y'all doing? It's been like a couple years now. Or we can hold that and go
Yeah.
back, because I know Isarya and Flinty
Let's-
wanted stuff to do specifically.
Let's hold that.
Okay, sounds good. Then that's the scene. We'll leave it at that. Okay. Who wants to go?
I can. I would
All right.
say that after, I guess Wheelie and I parted ways with Flinty, I
You
believe
don't.
we'd probably.
You sure you don't want me to try and like bring your father back to life?
We can try. I would
Didn't
love
we
to have him back, but
bury the body? No, wait, do we just leave it? And then
No,
we-
it's
oh,
it's
we
buried
buried
by.
him.
We can consent.
While Pog ate a sandwich.
We can ask. Isarya, if you can ask, if you want to, you know, I'm bad with movies.
Can ask him, yeah. But I don't know how to ask him. How do I communicate with him?
Maybe we can ask one of our Raven Queen people. See if they can get a message.
I feel like you would
I don't think
realize
we
that that's
know
not a
that
good
they're Raven
idea.
Queen people yet.
No.
I also think you would probably realize that's a bad idea given her whole stipulation about, death.
But it's
True.
consensual.
Yeah.
Well, it's less about that and more about my natural order. That's exactly what you would sound like.
Okay.
And
I'll.
I would like agree with her, and I would like be. I'll just not play a role in this. I'll just observe.
Well, maybe the Raven Queen will change her mind over time.
Like better ask for forgiveness than permission, sort of a thing.
I meant more like consent.
Well, it's not.
At
You mean, like,
least
from the Raven Queen, or like.
At least in her rules, maybe add in like resurrection as like an exception.
There's a very explicit rule that says resurrection's not allowed.
You saved the world, man.
You did save the world, but
She-
she is still the Raven Queen. I'm not saying you can't do this. I'm just letting you know. This is what we're dealing with here.
Maybe Odin could like. I'm just gonna like talk to my Stone of Force Reach and just talk to Odin and just be like,
Hey, what's up?
so Isarya and I want to do the thing. It's like, does the Raven Queen allow bringing back people back to life?
Yeah, no, she don't really like that. But what she doesn't know doesn't hurt her.
I'm listening to this through my Stone of our speech.
Maybe it's just probably. I don't know.
This is. I just want to say this is 100% a thing where it's like I'm not saying no. I'm just like it's 100% a thing. Like when you're a kid and you know you're doing something wrong, but you try to like justify it, but like it's still wrong. It's definitely one of those.
No, do we do it behind her back? Or do I do it behind her back, or should we ask? Could you ask?
We should
My
try asking.
my
Could you-
motto is, yeah. Don't.
Yep.
Lost my thought.
So is that
As a
we can?
caboose.
So we can do it. Or
To go in the quote page.
Yeah, I'm working on that right now.
We should definitely.
That's fucking getting pinned in there forever. Oh god, was that good?
We should definitely do it without her noticing. Very
Good.
sneakily. It's your best bet.
That's good. All right. If I get caught, yeah.
I'll just say, hey, he's with me. You'll do fine.
I mean, I did it with Blackfang. Maybe I won't get caught again. All right.
Well, you have the reins of this.
You can stealth.
Stealth the Raven Queen.
You want to do it, Isarya?
Let's do it. We can at least
Let's do it.
try.
Let's do it. Wait a couple of days to get a charge back up.
All right. Well, you go to the grove where your father is buried, and the plants that were planted over his grave has started to, sprout a bit. Yeah, I mean, what do you do?
You want to bring your family with you, or
No. Because if it doesn't work, I don't want to put my mom through that.
I'm gonna pickaxe until we get the coffin back up.
Oh,
All right. Yeah, you dig through the grave, I guess. After a year and a half of decomposition, I don't know whatever stage it is. Probably not good, but that's what it looks like.
Let me just check. Resurrection
If it doesn't work,
has
we
been
can always
dead
ask
for no
Hungry.
more than a century, and is not undead, and its soul is free and willing.
free and willing, so it does require consent.
Yes, that's why I said that the soul can consent. I'm not a necromancer. I'm a cleric.
Humphrey says a necrohamster.
Counterpoint, what's the class of spell that you're casting there?
Counterpoint.
No, read it
No.
out loud. What is it? What
No,
is it? Read it out
counterpoint,
loud.
no.
Read it out loud.
Wheelmancer. It's wheelmancy.
Oh,
I lied. It's steelmancy. I'm stealing his soul back.
Steely.
This is. Let me think for a moment, because I think I do have to consider what would he want.
I think both Wheelie and Isarya know that there's a possibility it might not work too.
Right. I just need
So-
to think about the narrative thread here.
Does all the flesh and stuff, it just magically gets better?
I mean, it's magic.
Okay.
I guess you've never seen this happen, so you don't know.
Oh, this
You
is
just
the
know it's
first time they're telling.
some kind of powerful magics. Let me think for a second. Isarya. Hop, 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 hop. Wait, what is? Oh, I see. Dang, you remember his backstory, dude. Well, what do you do? I'm ready.
Let's do it. On
You're gonna
Maybe-
describe to me what's gonna go on. Listen, you said you wanted a DM in campaign 3, so now's your time to practice your narrative.
I'm
thread.
going to extend my wand and just like in a manner that Isarya can also hold onto it as well. We're gonna try to resurrect them together.
And I would reach out and grab it too.
Okay.
And we do.
This is what happens. You feel energy leaving the wand. And then you wait. And wait. And wait.
Could I put up a hut or
I think it's working really.
Or it's not. I don't know. It's taking kind of a long time.
do you think the soul is free and willing?
Maybe. I don't know. Was there a reason why he went up?
Maybe it was his time. I'm saying this really quietly because despite knowing that it wasn't probably had the possibility of it not working, like I got my hopes up just a little bit, so I was really looking forward to it. So I'm a little disappointed and sad.
I'm just gonna put the water resurrection next to house body.
Oh, okay. Do you bury his skeleton or do you just like leave it?
Could keep the wand, really.
I don't know. Maybe you can have it so that you could try. Maybe.
She wouldn't be able to use it. She's not a cleric.
Well, of course, has clerics like hope.
That's true.
Hey,
Karst does
hey.
have clerics.
Probably not as strong as Wheelie Steely, though.
Death is a part of life. Without death, there can be no life. Just look what happened to all of these, like, nutty and immortal beings we had to fight. They were all crazy. Don't be like that.
Get some help.
And
I guess we rebury him?
Are you really sure you want me to take the water resurrection back? Sure you don't want me
Yeah.
to leave it next to him?
Yeah, it's yours.
Positive?
Mm-hmm.
You can see what just slowly take it back.
Okay.
He's just
I'll
like
give his.
and
Give
he's just like
Wheelie's.
yeah, you go first.
But I'll just give Wheelie's like forearm like a tap and then a light squeeze and just kind of like silently thank him for trying. And then we'll just bury him. Rebury him.
Go prepare him again.
I think that's the scene we live this off at the moment. Okay. Sorry, you wanted to do yours next.
Yeah. So I would say, like, I guess I'm going like a few years in later.
Mm-hmm.
I would say it would
Oh,
take a
if
really
that's the
long.
case, then I do want to say at this point, your egg would have hatched.
My egg would have hatched.
Your egg would have hatched, yes. And
Oh,
it's
shit.
this adorable, like, slender red drake. I don't remember if Kiavor had any definitive features or marks. I don't think we ever like really explored that, but
Yeah.
he does. It does kind of look like a little bit like Kiavor, if Kara were a baby. But if it's been some years, then I don't know how fast dragons grow, but I guess we can let that be up to interpretation.
Okay. I'd say he's a baby.
Okay. Still chilling on your shoulder and stuff like that.
Yeah. I would say that after Wheelie, Flinty, and I did that, I think Flinty may have gone off to her home, and maybe Wheelie may have gone back, but I know I would have like gone to and from Carson Brazili to hang out or even just bug him. And probably like strengthen the ties between the cities or towns.
Mm-hmm.
And
I love that. I love that.
I wanted to go back adventuring, but this
Oh
time
shoot!
I would take my sister.
Oh
Kind of show her the
shoot!
world a little bit.
Okay. Dang. And like for sure, your mother was super against that.
Oh yeah.
Like 100%. But I mean, her name was Rayanne, not Roxanne. Rayanne. Yeah. I mean, like, I feel like if it's been some years in the future now, like she definitely within that time has become like an adult, and it's just kind of like mom disapproves, but she can't really like stop you. You know.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. Okay, so you're out on the road then.
Be
Like
out on
what?
the road,
Yeah.
watching this little baby dragon. I would say that it might attract attention a lot more than I would have wanted to, but
Mm.
I don't know if we should have left it at home or not. But I'll leave it up to you.
We can do a quick scene. Are you traveling by cart or by foot or?
I would say just the way low and slow, I should say. It's small.
I want to say like let's do a quick scene. Let's say this is like super early on into your adventuring career with your sister. Like
Mhm.
early on, you know, you have this baby dragon and it looks very appetizing, and you know, you are also two halflings, so for a lot of creatures that would seem pretty tasty. And so like one day you just come across like this huge owl bear that just like roars and runs up to you. And Rayanne, this I think like being her first actual encounter with a monster kind of freaks out. But what do you do?
Me, God, I'd probably try to. I would probably try to. I wouldn't know if it's considered that. No, it's not. Would it be considered a monster? It wouldn't, right?
Yeah, yeah, it is. You're all considered monsters or creatures.
Okay. Well, I would try to hold monster.
Ooh,
For
okay,
it.
I like that. Yeah, I don't think you have to roll for this because like you're seasoned at this point. You cast Hold Monster, and it's like on its hind legs, about to bear down on you, and you without even flinching. And at this point, your baby dragon, which does he or she have a name?
feel like it'd be a he. I don't know. I need to think of a name.
All right, nameless for now.
Nameless.
Nameless. Yeah, hides behind your neck, a little bit scared too. And yeah, you're just at like complete badass stance, like just you sort of hold monster and you like poke it in its beak. And Rayen like very meekly comes up from behind a tree she was hiding from, and she just like sees you standing there, and from like far away she's just like yells, Is it safe?
It's safe.
It doesn't look that safe.
It's fine. And I would I'd pat it and I'd be like, come here. And then I would go into detail while the spell lasted. Fucking kill things and where to hit them. And then
Dang, you're using it as target practice?
no, I'm not hitting it yet.
Oh, okay.
But I would like for my dragon to practice on it.
That's funny. Yeah, I mean, he nameless like inhales a little bit of air as much as his little body can, and just like tries to roar and breathe out, and there's like a little kind of like if you took a gas lighter and just kind of turned it on. It's very tiny, but it's very cute.
Yep. So I would say a lot of the adventuring that we do in the beginning would be like just teaching.
Mm.
And I'll leave it up to you, but I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what Ran would be if she had any like special things or if she classed into something.
I mean,
But it would be her discovering herself. So
for sure. Yeah, I mean, I guess you can't really use magic based on the way you wrote your background, so it would have to be a martial class.
She could be a wizard, Harry.
I guess she could study to be a wizard because that's a thing, just not a sorcerer. Let's say she becomes like an adept. I feel like she would just be like, I mean, not plain and simple, but I like the imagery because she does have that prosthetic leg of just like a very adept like warrior class, right? Just like
She uses her leg
plain and
as a weapon.
simple, very well. Okay, that's an idea. Maybe she goes to Brazili and gets some upgrades on that, like hidden blades or whatever, or like a saw blade. I think her becoming a warrior is like a nice dichotomy as well, given that she's from a town of sorcerers.
Yeah, and
yeah,
she wanted
and
to be different.
I think you just like see her grow into this strong, independent, powerful warrior. And do you continue as an adventuring duo, or do you think at some point you split off?
I think at some point we would split off. I know I would want to go back and settle down and stuff, and I think before we split, we'd probably pay visits to everybody. If they were still on the mortal plane. I don't know where our new Raven Queen baddies are at, but
They're in and out, but they're accessible. I think, like, so for Odin, Ganondorf, and Galadriel, you still live lives in the prime material plane. It's just kind of like if you're on call and accept it, you can just sort of you've been taught how to like open rifts and stuff, and the quick travel system that they have in place in Shadowfell. But yeah, you definitely have time to meet up and stuff like that. I like
and
that.
I'd go back home and get old, maybe have a kid. I don't know.
Well, I'll leave that
Watch
to
my
you.
dragon get old.
And actually, I want you to hold on to
Or-
that because I want to revisit it. Flinty, last but certainly not least.
I think after I take first good to the academy, think about teaching at the academy.
Oh shoot! Really?
Yeah, I think I'll start a little center for neurodivergent gnomes.
Wow. Okay. Well. Okay. So you're super self-aware about that. Then I love that though.
I'd be like, I didn't fit in here, but look at me now.
Oh man.
The DC
Yeah.
captain.
Huh?
The DC captain.
I don't think she's leading a troop of neurodivergent gnomes. She's just helping them
No.
learn how to, yeah, how to live lives as gnomes that are neurodivergent. No, I really like that.
No, that
That's
was just
so,
a
like-
Captain Phillips. Thinking of it.
Oh, look at me. I'm the captain now. I see. I see. I did not catch that. That's really wholesome though, because that's I can relate to that so hard. Like, that's a very real need, and that resonates so. Wow. Oh my gosh, that hit me so hard. What the heck?
And
That's awesome. What's that like?
I'll tell stories of my adventures, maybe exaggerate a little bit. Prushka would be attending this school while I'm teaching there, and we'll give I might be a good teacher, or it might just be my majesty spells. I don't know, but everybody loves me.
But you definitely pick favorites.
Yeah.
Like, you're the kind of teacher where it's like, if there's a student that's like heads and shoulders above, like, you really like
Yeah.
them.
And I'll teach like how to CC people very well. And how to conjure the biggest fart cloud.
I
Yeah,
like that.
fart
Can
cloud competition.
we do like a thing in class where you're demonstrating this? Like, what's the setup here?
Be like, all right, class. Someone's giving you trouble, and they breathe oxygen. Here's what you can do. Pass around some skunk leaves. I'll demonstrate.
Oh man.
On the whole class, and I'll just
Oh
die.
man.
And then I'll just
Oh my
have-
god.
I'll be like, now you try.
And they're all just like coughing and stuff, and then like by the end of the day, because some of them have more control than others, like this entire room is just a stink fest. It's gross and rooney.
And then all the
Um,
other professors complain.
Yeah, there's definitely a complaint issued, and then like the next day, there's definitely a new rule like, please don't cast stink. Like, please don't cast gas-based spells while indoors.
But it's okay, because now all my students know how to do it. If they get
Exactly.
bullied.
Yeah, but you know, the bad thing is that there's definitely also pranksters who will just like use it in class sometimes. 100%.
It's okay, I know
And-
how to break concentration with my mage band. And I will hold that ring very dear.
Oh
my
man,
grammarian ring.
that's so good. Dang. Wow. Dang, I mean, when all's said and done, well, actually, I guess what does Wheelie do? Because we did a very immediate thing, but what do you end up doing?
I think what really would do is that you'll first travel around the world and just see what it's all like.
Oh, okay.
And he's
yeah,
just
so-
gonna, so he's just gonna say like greetings and like meet people along the way, you know. And
He's gonna
he's just gonna like say hi to them, ask like how they're doing, and then he's just want to say thanks for all they did for them. And just
Wait,
and
so he
then
doesn't
after
ask-
but
Sorry, continue.
he's just like talking to some of the people along the way. So like, you know, Balo twins, Soil, new and old folks all across the world, just seeing how they do.
Mm.
And then I think after all that's done, he's gonna, after all that's done, you see him just go up inside of the monster truck and take a look at Kos and Orza and Lady. He just waves his hand.
Did you freaking do a Fast and Furious?
And he just says, "To wheels of steel!"
and
And-
they raise their hands and cry out to Wheels and Steel.
And you see the monster truck move. It takes some time for it to catch up before it just like accelerates, and then it just bursts forward, and it just enters a portal.
Oh, okay, so you're like doing interplanar travel. Dang, I like that a lot.
And you don't really. I would say that really silly. He may have miscalculated time for him to come back to the material plane, but maybe he'll come back every once or twice,
Gotcha.
or maybe
Dang.
more.
But the legacy you left behind is still very present, and I think, yeah, I mean, Orza, the faithful chronicler through all of this, has been like, after everything was said and done, she worked to putting these notes into something comprehensible and publishing your exploits, all of yours. And I mean, the entire world saw and felt the invasion, the war, but they just may not be aware of who stopped it. And like over time, your names would go down in history as, well, the ones who saved the world. And in each of your individual exploits, you'd have like people coming by and like asking for autographs and all that. I think like Flinty, maybe after the first publication, like enrollment for your next semester's class is through the roof. Like literally everybody wants to go to it. And then uh maybe for the Reaper trio, like there's some like kind of twisted fans who try to meet you by performing necromancy, and it kind of sucks to tell them that like, hey, you have to come with us now, but you know, I mean, that's what happens when you have super fans. And for Isarya, yeah, I mean, the people in cars, when they learn of this, they definitely like hold you to a higher level of esteem, and maybe make it a little bit hard for you to live a quiet life, after all is said and done. But Wheelie, yeah, I mean, I guess he just kind of goes off, and time passes differently when you're not on the prime material plane. And here's actually where I wanted to loop back. And then hopefully this puts a nice little cap on campaign 1. But Isarya, I actually wanted to ask you, because based on your race and literally everybody else's situation, like, how do you die? Do you think it's just like passing away peacefully, or do you think you like got involved with something you shouldn't have?
I would say pass away peacefully.
Okay. And so I think,
my adventuring would have been behind me. I would have had that family I was thinking about, but not really wanting when I was younger.
mhm.
Hopefully my dragon would have been a little bit older and able to go off on its own and do its thing and
Yeah.
have everything right.
I think
yeah.
I think what happens is that we go to a, yeah, I mean, we just go to your bedside, in your cottage. Your family's there, your sister is there. I think Wheelie rather fortuitously came back from one of his exploits into the multiverse. And he's really only aged like a couple of years, right? Because time is just weird when you're not on the prime material plane. Flinty, you're there as well. You're a gnome though, so your lifespan far exceeds Isarya as a halfling. And then, well, Ganondorf, Odin, and Galadriel, you're there, and you can't really die unless you want to retire. But one of you was actually asked, I think, to escort Isarya. Who would that be?
Galadriel, would you like to do it?
Yeah, I'll do it.
And so we find ourselves in Isarya's bedroom, surrounded by friends and family. Rayenne's there holding your hand. She's gotten a lot hardier. She has a lot more battle scars since she is in the fray quite a bit. But even through that, she's still like just this beautiful, strong, I guess now older woman at this point. She's still surprisingly in the adventuring business, but it's not to the same extent as it was when you set out initially. But I guess for her, she just enjoyed it too much. But she's there now, just holding your hand and squeezing it softly. And yeah, Humphrey's there. Well, actually, I think Humphrey would probably have passed by now.
Died a long time ago.
Maybe it's a zombie hamster.
Well, actually, you just gave me a great idea. But Humphrey's not there. But Rayenne's, and slowly she feels your grip loosen, Isarya, and you pass. And Galadriel, sensing that her time's come, you sort of don your garb, and your vision shifts to one of the afterlife, where you can still see everybody, but it's kind of in grayscale, and up from Isarya's body is her soul, and she looks to you for guidance, and you just sort of take her hand and guide her to where she goes next.
Come on, Isarya. You get to hang out with me for a little while.
Yay! Wait, am
And-
I old? Like in my soul? Or do I?
Up to you. You don't have to be.
You
I was
can be
thinking
as
you'd
young
be
as you want to be.
Yeah.
I'll be back to like how we were when we were first adventuring together. Awesome.
And so as you were given directions by the Raven Queen, because sort of as I guess you can say a favor, given what you've all done. She set up like something special for Isarya, but yeah, you follow the twists and turns and guide her through, and along the way, a little hamster actually runs up and crawls up your spectral pant like Isarya and plumps itself on its shoulder and gives you a deep bow, and you hear it say, "It is so good to see you again, my lady."
Aww. And I pedal him, and we live
You-
happily eternally after.
I think are going to enjoy what happens next.
Ooh.
And you're led to a place that has this sprawling hillside, beautiful flowers dotting the ground, and upon it sits a lonely cottage that's actually currently being built. You hear this hammering away, and you turn to look at the source of this, and you see your dad. And he hasn't seen you yet, but he's pretty much like just as you remember him. I mean, he's a little younger, but he's still very much that's your dad, and he's just sort of like putting down some shingles on this roof, and it kind of looks like that he's been working on this cottage, just something to do because he enjoyed it. What do you do?
I'd be like, "What's up, old man?" Just run and tackle him.
You tackle him to the ground, and he embraces you lovingly. He says, "I'm glad it took you a while to get here."
Mhm.
And you hear the door open, and you hear a voice say, your mother's voice say, "Honey, is everything all right?" And she sees you. And now the three of you are just in this loving embrace. Um, and your father is the first one to break the silence, and he says, "We have a lot of catching up to do."
We do. And I would just tell him all about it.
You go in, and the door closes gently behind you. And I think that's the scene.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, thank you guys for playing Dungeons and Dragons with me.
That was fun.
Thank you,
I'm a little
Josie.
sad.
Thank
I'm a
you.
little sad.
Yes.
Not gonna lie, but I'm excited for camping too.
Oh
Holy
man.
fuck,
How long
guys!
our break are we taking from now until campaign 2? Or session 0, I guess I should say.
Do you guys want a break? I mean, I wanted to do it. I mean, I did want to do it next week, but I understand if you guys want a break. But it's also like I think we'd have to set up a time because a couple of things, right? We have people who are interested, and I don't know if this time works for them. And I want session 0 to be more available. So I don't know
We-
what the best way to proceed is. Like, should I just
Maybe
invite
set up a
them?
channel and invite them and see how they, see, like, put times in there. Like, hey, we're going to do this on this day. What time works for you guys? And then we can discuss it in there.
How many people are we capping at? Because I know there's a lot of people interested.
Yeah, like so I think also by nature of the next campaign, it's gonna be differently paced. So here, because while we're here, and let's just talk. Also, is anyone want to play some like ambient music? I don't really know.